They're... Are they having issues down there? Like... It... Hey everyone, give me just a couple of seconds here. I gotta adjust things, but few things fell over, and I've been in a bit of a rush to get all set up, and yeah, it's just been really annoying. Last night as well, like I've been trying to figure out how to disable or deactivate or like to get somebody's Facebook account old Facebook account deleted because my friend unfortunately got hacked last night, and like we tried to take down the site, or we tried to take down the profile, but it looked, or we tried to get the profile back, but for some reason we had no way, we couldn't get back into it. Facebook has a really stupid process of trying to get your profile back when you've been hacked, and it's really annoying. So we deleted the account, and it looked for, we created a new account and we reported the old profile, but for some reason at first it looked like it was deleted, but now it looks like it's back, and I can access it. I can access it again, and it's just like, what's going on? Why is this happening? So we're gonna keep at it, and hopefully we can get it fixed and stuff like that. Just been a really annoying day, and last night. So if I don't sound too happy right now, that's the main reason. It's just been very frustrating trying to get this thing just deactivated, and it's just really annoying. But in any case, welcome to the stream. Today I am looking forward to actually being able to stream EU4, because last night or last week we tried, and for some reason I kept getting an error. And that it was really annoying. It turns out I had to actually go in and do a full-fledged like restart on the like a full fresh reinstallation, and that took a while, and by the time we actually got it fixed, it was like 8:30, so there was no point in like continuing to stream when we're only going to stream for like an hour and a half. So yeah, we're back. It's been working fine so far, so I'm glad for that. Matt, I think, said he was away from his computer for a second. It looks like he's back. So just quickly, guys, again, quickly, guys, if you haven't already and you want to see us, you want to support the channel, please give me a follow here on Twitch. Also, I am 7 followers away from being completely reaching my first 40 follower goal. It'd be amazing if I could get to that at some point, so if you guys could help me out, that's one of the best ways to do it. Also, let me know some suggestions in the Twitch chat and the suggestion box down below. If you have any ways of improving the stream or games you want to see us play, I'm always open to new ideas, especially from the people that are watching this. Quickly as well, if you want to stay up to date with everything that's going on with this channel and the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter at Allegius96110996. That is where I post whenever I'm going to be live, whenever I can't be live, whenever I update the schedule. My YouTube channel is Allegius Plays. That is where I post all of these live streams after they premiered here, so you guys will be able to see this one and rewatch it starting tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on how fast I can get it up. If you want to help me over there, the best way to do it is to like the live stream, so that it helps in the YouTube algorithm, sharing the live streams so that it gets the word out, and subscribing to the channel so it helps me build a community, and hit the bell notification so that you're notified whenever I upload a video. Okay. All right, I'm here. I just went through quickly my usual spiel that normally takes me like 10 minutes to do.
I was sitting here just, I have your stream up on my second monitor, might
cool.
as well.
All right, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I was just saying how, like, the reason why I'm kind of late as well is, like, I've been fiddling around with Facebook trying to get Sam's old profile taken down. Because
yeah, I heard
it looked like it was deactivated, but it
you were saying it looked like it was deactivated, like you guys shut it, you guys like created a new one and it looked like you guys shut it down, but then like it looks like it popped back up somehow, and you know.
Yeah. And it's like, what the hell? Because I can still see it. I can actually, like, I unblocked it because I was told that, like, she was still posting things. So I went in to see it. And I mean, the good thing is that it doesn't look like she's been posting anything. But the story, like, the thing was still there from last night when it posted. And I can access her profile again. And it's like, wait, but it said it was the page was unavailable. So like, why does it say I can access it now? It's just really stupid.
I agree. It sounds incredibly stupid. Oh, just waiting on you.
The host has another version of the game.
Make sure you are running only the mods we're running for the stream, not all of the mods, because I should only be running. Because I have the playset set for the mods only for the stream, which I can.
You might need to tell me which ones.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. I have no issues with that. I can tell you what ones there are that aren't related to.
So I think by a province is gone, or I think the only 4 we have are Aegis Reformed, Dynamic Province Names, Europa Expanded.
Yeah, so all we have is Aegis Reformed, Europa Expanded, Dynamic Province Names,
and
Impactful Monarch Skills.
Okay, so let me.
Those are the only 4 we're running.
Where is?
I have 11, but that's because I have a bunch of Iron Man mods. I have like 2, 3, 4 music mods, and then like 3 graphics mods.
Province is disabled by slots full.
I want to rename this playset to
Impact Mod
Stream, and then I want to go back
of influence. So it's Dynamic Province Names, Impactful Monarch Skills,
Aegis Reformed, and Europa Expanded.
Reformed, Europa Expanded. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So I should have the things I need now.
Yep.
And then as soon as we get into the game, I gotta remember to actually put the game over to or put the stream over to the actual game, so they're not just staring at me for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna have to deal with the I'll have to fight the Commonwealth at some point for control of Constantinople. Hopefully, if I do that, I can try to ally Russia to help a little bit, because currently the Commonwealth is very strong. And they're a little bit more diplomatic. They're a little bit more technologically advanced than me. They have one more level of military technology and 2 more levels of diplomatic technology over me. But that's also because my ruler's only a 5-2-3. So.
Yeah.
That's the one issue I have with the Mamluk. The Mamluk.
So I have 3822 as my version.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know
Is it still wrong?
I don't know what the fuck. It's probably something on my end. I know it has to be, because it's 99.99% of the time on my end. Yeah,
Yeah.
last fucking updated was 2 days ago because I downloaded some mods to
Yeah.
test. Go back.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've looked for mine
Right.
and I'm not seeing any.
Subscribed items, date subscribed, date updated. Yeah, fucking whatchamacallit, dynamic province names updated yesterday. I don't know what
Oh.
it is with Steam and not like half the stuff not updating when I want it to update.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
while that's just updating, I'm gonna look at something real quick. Okay, so that's updated, so I can go and boot it up. Downloads, schedule auto updates, no. Limit download speed, no. File downloads while streaming, no. Uh, let's see. Get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that game as well. Just uninstall a few games while I'm sitting here waiting for
Yeah.
EU4 to boot up. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
It's weird because I
There
have
we
my
go.
downloads set to allow downloads during gameplay. I do not have it set to schedule auto updates because it doesn't need to schedule auto updates. It can download its updates whenever it wants. I don't care.
So, yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go. Looks better. Um. uh, Actually, while you wait, I might as well check and see if I can see it on.
I don't know. That's weird. That's very, very weird.
Yeah.
Eh,
Hmm.
who knows? Could be anything. Could be any number of weird things, honestly.
Yeah, that's how
That's
I feel that.
yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
because when it comes to the game, it's not even when it comes to Steam, it's not even like a restriction on like, oh hey, you only have, you can only allow, updates between this or this time, or oh hey, you can only have you can't download while playing games because I have it enabled so it can, download while I'm, playing games because
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. What'd you say, 3822?
Yeah, 3820.
Okay, yeah, so it was on my end. Steam, I don't know what's up with that. I'll have to look into that after the stream. I'll have to, or
Yeah.
during the stream even while I'm just sitting around doing nothing. I'll have to maybe look into it, see why
Yeah.
Steam's not uh auto updating the shit.
I mean, it's always updated mine
Yeah,
automatically.
I don't know.
All right. So join. There we go. Finally. Let me scroll there. So I am.
Well,
Hmm?
good news is you remembered to
Yeah,
switch it.
just did. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this time I'm making sure I'm not forgetting. We've already had enough technical difficulties, and then if that happened where, like, for an hour and a half, people are just staring at my face for that, I was gonna be like, nope, this is another week. I'm done. Goodbye. Yeah.
Navigate to the workshop, subscribe to the model auto. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. That's just telling me how to subscribe to a mod on the workshop. That's not telling me what I'm looking for of why won't it auto update things.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay, my mouse is being really sensitive right now. Wow, that is fucking weird. I click into video. Yep. Wanted to make sure I didn't press the wrong thing. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. There's really no, like, consistency with it. There's nothing saying, like, oh, hey, this is why, this is, you know, why not. It's just like, hey, deal with it.
Okay, so I was looking at offensive.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I could do another group. I can get another idea group. Okay.
Use government caliph authority, issue a fatwa, but I don't really care about that.
Ahead of time, not ahead of time.
So, how do I... Can I change? No, so Arabian Caliphate being enacted is the reason I can't go to... Okay. Okay.
Alright, so let's send this guy's back to... Yeah, I know innovativeness is decreasing, but I can't...
I haven't played it. This was 6 years ago. Okay, that doesn't help.
So, we're dealing with printing.
Interesting. Whatever. New investment in technology, scientific experimentation. Do I have anything that's currently using... No. Why do I have 2 things using my diplomatic map? I don't know why I have trade ideas as well as exploration idea. I need to fix that. I'm ahead of time in military technology by a little bit. Not by much, by a single year, but I'm not even gonna worry about my ideas right now. I'm not even gonna bother because I don't really have any reason to worry about it. Actually, no, now I do, because I'm 14 years ahead in administrative technology, so that gives me a good enough reason to do something.
Yeah.
Let's do... my entire nation is Sunni, so I don't need to worry about religion right now. Well, not my entire nation, but I also don't really need to worry about having a bunch of missionaries because doesn't really bother me at all. Yeah. So religious ideas is not needed, so humanist or religious idea group. So I'll probably do humanist because that does help with like national unrest and things like religious unity. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on there. And then I'm not gonna worry about the rest of the idea group for now. Alrighty. I forgot I am massively over my governing capacity.
Oh, huh.
I am at 925 out of 800.
Ooh.
But I mean, I'm Arabia, so it's not that out of the question that would happen.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
I mean, it makes it a little bit harder to do things. Like, it makes it more expensive to raise your stability. Your advisors cost more money. Improve relations is worse. Aggressive expansion impact is higher. Administrative efficiency is worse. But when you're basically this size, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So I could have another rival, but I don't really have anyone I could really even rival. Venice, I forgot, I am friends with you, and I want to keep it that way, because for now, you're a good friend. Russia, do you like me enough to be friends with me? Do I have enough? I do not have enough diplomatic relations to do that. Never mind.
Oh. Stability cost one.
Oh, those fuckers. Yeah, those guys. Kerman. I have Sistan as a vassal. I have Iraq as a vassal. Well, Iraq's in March, but same thing. Ethiopia, obviously. What the heck is Gazamuk? Gaza. Oh, it's those guys up there on the other side of Kara. Why didn't I wipe them out? They're only allied with Styria, who's just Austria. What's left
Again,
of Austria.
another example of us not remembering what we were doing the last time.
I barely remember what I'm doing ever, honestly. even when I'm actually, like, playing the game every day, I barely remember what I'm doing. Oh, I could threaten war against Kara and then just be willing to give me whatever territory. Do I have a mission to wipe you guys out? I forget. I do have a mission to wipe out Persia, but I'm currently in a truce with Persia. Capture Tunis, so maybe Tunisia is the next step. Yeah, so I think my next step is going to go after Tunis. So I'm gonna move some. Well, assuming I can, I'm gonna move some units on over toward Tunisia. Although, what I would like to do, well, I can't, but what I would have liked to do is go and get on their other border down there, but that's whatever. Yeah. Who are you guys allied with? Oh, yeah, you're allied with France? Huh? How does that work?
Who's allied with France?
Tunisia is allied with France. That's confusing. Yeah? I mean, I'm not really worried about that. It's just
it sounds
confusing.
Like
no, I was just like, how does that work? Like, how are you allied with France? Of all
I wish people, I knew.
Like, out of all people, Tunisia is not the one I would expect to be allied with France.
Yeah?
Like, almost anyone else I would expect, except Tunisia. That's just not what I would have thought of. Oh yeah, and I forgot I was building a buttload of ships, because I don't have a navy currently. Why was I...
Oh, wait, you tried to circumnavigate the world and you...
Yeah, I remember, now I remember, because now I have, I'm building 161 light ships, 160 light ships. I enjoy. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I'm making absolutely massive amounts of money. 93.5 ducats a month. Because, yeah, just, it's insanely powerful being in the Alexandria node, because I'm currently transferring trade power through Aleppo, through Basra, through your trade node, through the Gulf of Aden as well. All going... Oh, and the Strait of Hormuz. All going to Alexandria. So... That's why I'm making so much absolutely insane money. Because I am... local... Yeah, so... Only 13 ducats are going out of the Alexandria node currently.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like, that is pretty good. Obviously, if I had, like, Venice's trade node or something, I would be just top of the line, just impossible.
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't matter one way or the other. Okay, so can I... And I forgot I was doing colonization by going and spreading my territory to random islands in the middle of Indonesia.
Well, just know I'm probably gonna take over Madagascar.
Oh yeah, and I forgot I have Arabian Australia.
Oh yeah.
I forgot
Very
about
curious.
that. I forgot I have Arabian Australia. Where are my other colonists, though? That's what I want to see. In over there, and over there. Okay, so I have 2 more in Australia and 1 in East Timor. So then I could probably theoretically get over to New Zealand and Papua New Guinea. The New World looks like it's mainly Spain and Portugal, with a little bit of Scotland and France popping up. But I wasn't really worried about the New World anyways, because there was very little chance I'd be able to get over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Understandable.
Right. Anyway, are you good to...
Yes, I'm good to go.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted a minute to kind of look at everything and go, okay, where am I? What am I doing? How am I doing?
Yeah, that's what I did basically, and I got a
critical rule happened to us. Cool. Sunni particularists have risen up in BAM. Oh no. Hopefully Sistan can take care of it, which they already are, but you know. 1573 is when I get the peace out with Persia, or my peace treaty, my truce. That's the word. Truce. My truce expires with Persia.
Oh, okay.
Karaman. Persia's declared war on the people that I was going to end up going to war with anyways. Okay, sure. Just makes it that much easier for me to wipe them out in the future.
Oh
yeah, I forgot I need to annex Rome, because they're my vassal and I should probably revoke the march on Iraq. Our knowledge sharing to Ethiopia has been terminated. RIP.
Yeah. Damn. Well, that sucks.
Oh well.
Anyway.
Yeah, just, oh well. Can't do anything about it. Does anyone else have a deal? Oh, Christ. That's a lot of money. I could offer knowledge sharing to some of the empires in India, and they would have, like the Bahmanis and the Vijayanagara would pay me, like, no, Vijayanagara doesn't want it anymore. But the Bahmanis are paying me 7.47 ducats a month to knowledge share, so yes, please.
Oh, nice.
I keep wanting to call them the Bahamanis because of the Bahamas, but...
Yeah.
Also, yeah, no, if it makes you feel any better on you having part of your mission tree you're not able to complete because of me, it's not an important part, but I have a part of my mission tree I can't even complete. Because it would require me to own, it'll require me to own more provinces on the Horn of Africa down there on your coast.
Oh.
It would require me to also have you not exist. And then the other one would be to even further expand my coastline down to Zanzibar through Kilwa.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a important part of my mission tree, because it doesn't go anywhere. It's kind of just one of those branches that kind of just stops.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't even get me anything. Like, Secure the Horn gets me a permanent claim on a bunch of territories. The the defeat Aksum defeating you gives me missionary strength versus heathens and missionary maintenance cost. To the Zanzibar coast gets me domestic trade power. So like it's not even that important. But I can do through the Gulf and then the Silk Road, and then deal with India eventually, uniting the Arabs.
Oh, you mother!
So, to complete the mission, uniting the Arabs, I will temporarily, whenever you end up getting around to annexing them, need to buy that pirate island off of you.
Oh, why?
Because all provinces in the Arabia region are Sunni and owned by me or my non-tributaries. So all I would have to do is just have it, convert it, and then just sell it back to you.
Okay.
I don't have to own it permanently. I would just have to own it to complete the
mission.
Complete the mission, and then I can just be like, hey, here, have your pilot, pyland. Yeah, that's what they're called. Pyland, pirate island.
Pirate island, yeah.
Pyland.
Well,
all right, let's see. So what's going on?
BS over again.
So Tunisia is at war with, is that Naples because of France? Yeah, they're at war with Naples. Is Naples independent? Naples isn't. They're allied with various people in Italy, though. Pirates seeking allegiance. Sure, why not? Pirates seeking allegiance. it's like
I'm not a pirate.
No, but it's like pirates seeking allegiance. Me. What do you want with him? What do you do?
It's like I don't know. We just want him.
He made us angry.
Made us angry. What did he do? I don't know.
He called us smelly. Yeah, that does sound like him. Me just shows up to your door. Hey, some pirates want your head. Why? They say you called him smelly. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
I must have been drunk because I don't remember me saying it.
Like,
but it does sound like something I
say. It's like, I don't remember doing it, but it sounds like something I would say, so... Honestly, pretty valid reasoning.
Yeah.
Okay, Tunis. It is time. It is time to go to war with you because I am tired of you existing, and I need to own some of your territory for one of my missions, anyways. Venice doesn't want to get involved, but that's fine. I don't care about them. Well, I care about them, but I don't care about them that much. Manage autonomous sieging. Manage autonomous sieging.
I need...
is that all my armies? Just those armies? No, I forgot. Some of my armies down here in your country because you were dealing with rebels.
Oh, yeah.
And now that you aren't, I am taking my armies back and going and throwing them at Tunisia. Oh, I completed a mission. Mobilize the faithful to at war with religious enemies. Hell yeah. Arabia gets a new age of religious expansion for 15 years, granting us 50% less recruitment time. Damn, and minus 10% regiment cost. Oh, and I have another mission I completed for owning 25 provinces with a courthouse or town hall, at least 6 tolerance of the true faith. Okay. Enforce the Sharia. Sharia?
If it's S-H-R-I-A, yeah.
Yeah, S-H-A-R-I-A. Sharia.
Yeah.
Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. Constator, this is in fucking Latin. Why is this entire event in Latin? Let us settle for light interpretation. National unrest. We must be strict. Missionary strength, tolerance of the true faith, tolerance of heretics, tolerance of heathens. What are my tolerance of those? I can increase. I can deal with.
Which one?
I can deal with. Yeah, let's do that.
Harambe.
Okay. A continental protection. Have at least 0% tolerance of heretics. That's funny. That is.
Oh, trade conflict blocking. How are they
Oh no,
blockading my
heathen
ports? They're
have 0% tolerance of heathens. Oh, so I'd have to like have 100 minus 100 or something, I guess, or something fucking absolutely insane like that. Okay, look, you guys, I appreciate the balls trying to go up to France to siege territory, but that's not what I need you guys to do right now. I need you guys to stay over here. Well, maybe like 2 of you to go over here in Anatolia to make sure they don't invade me. But like, most of you just stay over there.
Superior unit types.
Great project. Spiral. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I moved the Colossus of Rhodes. Oh yeah. So,
Yeah.
do you remember when I was talking about if there was a mod which lets you move any monument you want
To wherever?
to wherever you want? There is legitimately a mod for that. Wait, Sufi Shrine will be moved from Maghreb. It's called the British Museum mod. And it literally allows you to move any wonder except the canals to your nation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you could literally, like attack Russia and take St. Peter's Basilica and move it to like Paris. It's stupid, but it's hilarious.
That is fucking dumb, but I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. It's dumb, but it's amazing.
Hey, the mod's like, hey, if you have enough guys, I mean,
Yeah.
Just take lots of breaks, and you'll get it there eventually.
Islamic sciences. You've completed a natural 3. Gain a level 3. Natural scientist of Egyptian heritage, following the Sunni faith. Gain 25 administrative power for every level of administrative advisor, up to a maximum of 75. 25 for the same thing. Military advisor for the same thing. Okay. We have lost the effect of the Indian Ocean supremacy.
Oh God.
That was a thing I had? I don't know. Apparently.
Come on. Hurry up.
Invest in technology. Diplomatic technology. Yes, please. Invest in a humanist idea. Well, I might as well. I'm way ahead of time in administrative tech anyway. To become the defender of the faith, but there's no reason. Because if I remember correctly, you still have several people you have to go to war with who are Sunni anyways, so.
I want to get okay.
Good. We won the siege of Syria. Of Syria. We won the siege of Syria.
Of Syria, huh?
Yeah, we've successfully sieged Syria. Alright, now go down here. Maritime help. Gulf of Suez seen the starts construction of 5 Karak for 0% of the cost of 10% of the time. Okay. Sure. Caliph Jafria. Okay, pause that. That's getting a little too. Actually, no, I don't think take the music and just turn it down a little bit. Just have it as a more so a background track to my gameplay instead of taking up the predominant space of me hearing it. Instead of it being a constant. Ah, that's funny. Most of Tunisia's troops right now, they have like 80k troops in Naples. That's brilliant. Are they at war with Venice as well? Oh shit, Venice is at war with France. Oh, that's not good. Ah, okay. France vassalized Naples, and I am now at war with Naples. Okay, I'm good with that. That's fine by me. And meanwhile, I'm just slowly walking across Tunisia.
Yeah?
Just slowly walking across their territory, taking everything.
Nice.
I do not have the prestige to lose. I can lose the legitimacy, I just can't lose the prestige, because I am not earning much prestige at all.
Visor and our employee is dying. Fuck.
I know. That sucks. But oh well.
Oh no, but we won that anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh no. Anyway.
Whatever, I got the money for it. I got it.
Oof. I actually lost a fight. Oh, because they have, like, they fucking moved an army of 40k down and attacked my troops. That makes sense. That makes sense why I lost that fight. Okay.
Army professional. Okay.
Alright, you want to play like that? Then fine. I'll play like that.
You're going to love being Ethiopian. Okay, what tier 7?
Okay, they're flooding into Anatolia, but I could give less of a shit. Because the only thing I really care about to the second is dealing with Tunisia proper, and then I'll worry about it past that.
Come on. Back to the just constant bad events. Like, just the constant barrage of horrible events.
There's the enemy just doing what the AI does in the most annoying way possible, of just having a bunch of little itty-bitty divisions just slowly start just eating their way through your nation, because that makes sense.
Yep.
Having, you know, tiny little less than 1k armies. Because yeah, that makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Can I not, like, hire half of these mercenaries in my actual country? No, I can't. That's great. Like, half the mercenary companies I can hire can only be hired in, like, my colony. Which is amazing, by the way. That's an absolutely amazing feature that is not at all absolutely fucking stupid. That you can hire mercenary companies that that you can't even actually use.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense that would be a thing. Definitely.
Okay.
Well, let's just have this death stack of mercenaries I just hired for, like, all of my money just go stack on each other and then go fight through Anatolia through France's units. It's going to be like an over 100k, yeah, 144k stack in total, so that's pretty good. God damn it, of course I had to have Caliph die right at this second. Let's see.
Really know what here.
Make it 10, 9, 7. We need a military ruler. 513. Okay, I selected a military ruler, but he has more administrative power. He has more administrative skill than he has military skill. How does that work?
I don't know.
I don't think that's how that works, game.
Well, apparently it is.
Yeah, apparently.
Administrative. Oh, finally I can.
I get a trade conflict to cast a spell against Persia. France, how does it feel to have like 140 something K just stack face you? National tax modifier, tolerance of true faith, reform progress growth. I'll just do that guy. That guy's decent. That guy's decent enough. These units aren't going to be particularly great, but they'll do the job for what I need them to, at least.
I tried to do something and 2 events pop up.
Yep, I feel that. I understand that pain. I've had that happen to me as well.
Okay, I'm going to buy... I forgot to buy some artillery, so I might want to get some.
Yeah, probably. Probably a good idea.
2... Okay, and...
That's fine. I don't care. I don't care that I'm gonna inevitably probably go into debt. That doesn't really matter to me. Because the only thing that really... the only reason it doesn't really matter to me is just the fact that I know once I'm out of war, I can just make a lot of the money back anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So France has... I forgot the fact that my units are probably still gonna... Mercenaries are still gonna lose a little bit because... Well, no, me and France are equal in military skill. It's just... You know, my units are not at... The mercenaries are not particularly great. You know... exact second, but that's fine. I could still beat up some of their armies, and because they're mercenaries, it doesn't really matter as much. Because the thing with mercenaries is mercenaries don't pull from your manpower pool. They have their own. They have their own manpower. So like, that's the big thing is. A lot of people say, like, if you really need just units to throw at the enemy and you don't really, you know, you don't really care, you know, because you may not have the manpower to reinforce an actual army, 90% of the time people just say use mercenaries, because mercenaries are just arguably better for that situation.
Yeah.
Because mercenaries don't have... Yeah, don't have the cost of added manpower to have to replenish them from your manpower. You can do it from, you know, because again, like I said, they have their own, so it doesn't matter in that case. So I need to be picky with some of the fights, because when they combine all of their armies over here together, they can have over 100k, but that's fine, because all I need to do is go around and pick off some straggler groups, and then, you know, kind of poke them. Because really, I need to not engage the really large armies. What I need to do is find the groups that are slightly isolated from each other and fight them. Because while it may not be as impressive to wipe out small little 2 to 5k armies, it actually helps a lot more than people would think. Because any battle you win will help contribute to your war score, so that's all that really matters. Oh, come on. You fuckers. Yeah, so now it's getting to the point where I'm able to fight. Oh my god, really? One of my units, one of my generals died? Who? This guy. This general died. Okay. Place him. 1 star. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, 22k army, great.
No, I don't want an arm. I don't want a lone Palatine. Piss off. Don't care.
Okay, so this 26k.
I'm gonna have to peace out with Tunis because I severely underestimated their combined power with the bullshit known as France. The fact that they literally just flooded into Anatolia and like just took like almost the entire territory and were slowly inchworming their way down. It's just like it was just baffling to me because it's like, you know, yeah. I wasn't expecting, you know, it was going to be like a, oh, you know, haha, I can easily roll over them. But I wasn't necessarily expecting it to be a, oh, Jesus, Tunis plus France plus Naples just has, you know, little armies all over the place that'll just walk through my nation, just decide to go, hee hee, spread chaos.
Yeah. Understandable.
I'll need to go pick on someone a little smaller for the minute. And that someone smaller for the minute is going to be Persia and their friends. Because that should not be nearly as cancerous to deal with. Hopefully. Yeah. Can invite a scholar. Yep. Leadership technology cost, monthly capital authority. Yeah, sure.
No, you can't have that. Like, what the?
Venice wants money. Venice wants 335 ducats. Okay, sure. Whatever. Yeah, Mozambique famine. That sucks.
And you guys come over here as well, because you're guys, come on, come on. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Oh, come on. One, and then... No, come on, hurry. Oh, crap. Come on.
I have to find a way to break.
Oh, God.
the alliance between...
One, but that pushed us down to another.
You good over there, Chief?
Trying to survive.
Against Killua?
Yes.
Who barely has an army?
I'm currently trying to get over to the over to
Madagascar.
their island, to their islands,
and their friend over in Madagascar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
somehow have a 25k over there, so I'm trying to get my guys over there as fast as physically possible.
Oh, it's a combined force from them and Killua. It feels like, because Killua has 14 and Tamuro has 11, so it's a combined force between Killua and them. So that's annoying, but eh.
I just didn't have a lot of what is it? I didn't have a lot of what is it? A lot of fucking I can't think of it. A lot of transports.
Yeah.
So that's what's really worrying me, is that it's taking a long time because I don't have a lot of transports.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
I'm trying to build up some now, but it's
yeah, obviously it's gonna be kind of it's gonna be kind of slow, obviously, but that's understandable.
There we go. Let's attack him with 24.6k and 13k. That should be enough to deal with them, I hope. Okay. Well, I've dealt with them. Are you guys still transporting more? Yes, you are. Okay, good.
Three colonists left currently.
I'll just take out Antananarivo. I think that's the... No, and tomorrow, actually. I thought, well, yeah.
That's just understandable. I get confused too. No worries.
What else can I do? Construction cost.
Okay, there's all three of my colonists out. Some of the developing nations: Venice, Iraq, Rome. Yeah, no, I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with that game.
Wait a minute.
Offer knowledge sharing to my vassal, so they can at least get some smarts out of it. So they can profit a little in some regard. Okay, so I have various large armies, but I need a few more decently sized ones.
Okay, leader trait gained. Awesome. Whatever it is, I'll get it later. I wanted to move this 11.3. Why can't? Oh, you're in the middle of sieging. Damn. Well, never mind then. You guys need leaders. Oh my god, yeah! That's a 3-star, that's 3-star guy right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's entirely possible to get easy 3-star generals. It's just
I think he's my first.
It's not, I guess it's not necessarily easy as much as it's just I don't really think there's a guaranteed way to end up getting it other than just, you know, maybe missions or something giving you it eventually, but... Oh yeah, Iraq. I need to break the march and then make you like me more, because I would like to, do anyone that reduces my inflation current? No. National unrest guy, go away. Yes, improve relations. Improve relations guy, go away. Don't care.
I can't. Okay.
Really? I get rid of a national unrest guy and it just gives me another national unrest guy. Go away. I don't need them. Improve relations with Iraq. It'll take until 1586, but that's fine.
Too many military leaders, yeah, understandable. Free trade, merchants +1, awesome. No, you can't have that. I will not give you peace. It's just not happening.
It's just not happening, bud.
I'm going to blockade enemy ports. Right here.
Transfer trade power through there. Ouch. Ineffective missionary strength, really? Or ineffective missionary work. Bruh. Holy War casts a spell against Banjar. They're accused infidels. Mission did I complete? Oh, there it is. Modernize the army. Have at least 40 artillery. Okay, cool. Various rebels popped up, but I can deal with those pretty easily. Except for those ones down there, because that's a little bit farther away from any of my armies, but that's fine.
Oh my god, they are so desperate. It's like every 2 seconds I get a peace offer from them.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's what's gonna happen, really. I mean, I don't know what else you expect.
Yeah. That is a... Oh, come on. Come on, no! Shit. Fuck. Fine.
Let's... Ready to go to war with Iraq. Not Iraq, Persia. That's the country. Not going to war with my vassal.
Yeah, no.
As funny as that would be, not really interested in doing that at the minute. I have a free military advisor slot. Fine. Land maintenance modifier down. There we go. Peasants, get out of here. Shoo. Don't want you around here.
No, you can't find peace.
Honestly, at that point, you might as well just ignore them. Just not even bother trying to, like, click on the notifications. Just leave it. Don't even bother, really.
True.
Alright. Persia, it is time to go to war.
Okay, that fort is really annoying.
Yeah, I do have that. Yeah. Just make it save quick. No, that's the wrong thing. I wanted loud, not local.
guys, ready to party again? This time I got 36k to your 22k. I don't think you're gonna like that now, are ya? Guys, go in there, please. Thank you. Guys, go back this way, please.
Okay, I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. I am going to Yeah, I know my innovativeness is decreasing, but I can't do anything about it. It will cost me 2,044.
I just had to run downstairs and get a bowl of dinner. Shepherd's pie.
Ooh. I love a good shepherd's pie.
My water needs ice, but I'm not doing that right now because it's fine. It's water, I can just drink it. If I really want cold water, I have Propel water in my fridge, so get that. Water.
Not yet. Yep. Oh, nearing the end.
Nearing the end of your war.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I realize how fucking annoying this Worth Persia is gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna be hard, it's just gonna be annoying.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that. And of course,
Let's see this room gonna get annexed. It's at 55. Okay, that's pretty good.
Do I bring over another 15k? No, I think I can handle it. Wait, where did my ships go? Oh, yeah, there's a reason why. The reason why I kept, some units over there.
There we go. Go try to circumnavigate the globe with 100 and odd some 149 lake trips.
Blockade enemy ports over here. Over here, please. Oh, you bastards.
The Bahmanians. One of the Indian kingdoms. Okay.
so good to do that. Feels so good to do a barrage attack like that. That's nice. Rebel uprising. Of course.
Rebel Schmerberls.
Yep. Okay. Good. Well, you guys don't really have any place else left to go, so...
Game, I don't care.
Oh, you bastards. Hey, Matt, do you mind
I
taking
don't
out
have
that...
I don't have a spare army to send down, mate.
Oh, God.
Ah.
I mean...
Well, those 100+ light ships I had mean absolutely nothing, because now the fleet has been reduced to 7 down to 4.
Wait a minute, I got a 13K.
Down to 2.
I guess I can use over here.
+100 light ships. Reduced down to 2.
Wow.
God. That is how terrible the naval attrition is while circumnavigating the world, according to Paradox.
Well, I mean, I guess you have to, again, have, like, settlements, like, all around to, like, really help you there.
It just doesn't make any sense, because, like, even back in this time... God, I hate that. I hate that when you're chewing ground beef and it feels like it just... Give me a second.
You okay?
Yeah, just that after something's been stuck in your throat feeling where it's just like your body can't stop you from just trying to cough and hack it back up even if there's not anything or much of anything there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Did you sell me that province?
What province?
The province in the south there. Medwa. Did you sell me that?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's part of your part of your trade node.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
God. My body just can't agree with me today. God.
Hey, for some reason, I can't... Oh, I've got... Alright. I am going to do a peace deal with... Whose ports are... Whatever. They're blockading over here, but there's nothing they can really do.
No.
Sue for peace. Oh, I've got 100% more score with this guy, so.
Yeah, so historically, Magellan circumnavigated the globe with 5 ships and a crew of 270 men in 1519.
Wow.
Or, no, sorry. He started out in 1519.
Okay.
That's a very misleading thing. So the first circumnavigation was that of a ship, the ship Victoria, between 1519 and 1522. Known as the Magellan Elcano expedition.
Oh, okay.
Good. So yeah, between 1519 and 1522 was the historical circumnavigation of the globe. But apparently, Paradox thinks that, you know,
need to have an ungodly amount of fucking...
Yeah, or, you know, you have to have, you know, like, the, you know, the best level of, you know, you have to have, like, early frigates or something, or, you know, better, really, 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 really good boats before you can even, you know, circumnavigate the globe.
Yeah.
You know, you have to wait until it's, like, the 1600s before you can circumnavigate, apparently, according to Paradox.
Yeah. Okay. Now I should be able to negotiate peace with Kilwa. How many points would this take up? Only 30. Okay. So what was it that I forget what my claim was.
Eh.
Okay. Now I have pretty much most of the island, or like half of the island, or a little bit less than half of Madagascar.
Yeah. Once again, this war is being frustrating because I try to do, you know, one thing and the game just has this other idea of what I should do in this case. It's like I want to try to, it's like I want to try to take out Persia here, but it's like, you know, to take out Persia because they're also allied with, you know, several other people. It's like, apparently, even if I have about the same military tech as everyone, it's just apparently it doesn't matter because, you know, why would it?
25.
Yearly spine desertion protection efficiency development boost settler chance at that. What I need to do is I just need to like the AI in this regard. Just go start stacking my units against them because apparently that's the only way I can win this.
Oh, yeah. It would take close to administrative, and then I'll focus on.
There we go. I have Technically better military tech now. Let's just combine these 4 armies into one large army, because apparently that's the only way I can get it done. See if I can't get a... See if I don't have a better general. You're decent at fire, so let's do that.
I'd like to create a new unit. Thank you. I want to move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 4, 4. So 5, 6. So unit. Come on there. Come over here.
I am wiping out a lot of their troops as I show up and walk around with this massive 142k army that I have to stack up because it's the only way I can beat their armies apparently.
Yeah. I'm going to start colonizing down here. So I think I have a free merchant. Yes, I do. Okay. So if I look at my troops, I am collecting in the Zanbar. Wait, where was it? Oh, Zambezi trade. No, I was collecting from the Zanzibar trade route? No, I'm transferring from the Zambezi trade node up to... Yeah, no, that's not gonna work because that's not going... 15. So I actually... yeah, I still can't see that trade node. That Katizna trade node, I still can't see it.
Yeah, because it belongs to the country of Katsini. So unless you know the entirety of the country of Katsini, you're probably not going to know the trade node.
Which is kind of annoying because there's no way for me to, like, can't tell if I'm... look at this. Rebel successful. I'm transferring trade power from these guys.
Okay, so all I'm doing right now is letting my vassals siege everything while I go around, find the various armies that are sieging other things, and then I murder them.
Yeah? Where is this? Well, get them there. Okay. So, Zambezi is going up to here.
Zambezi's going to the Zanzibar node, and then Zanzibar.
But unfortunately, Ethiopia is going down. so there's no point in collecting trade there. But that's these are the only trade nodes I can actually do.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Unless there's some way for me to change my home node, but
there is. You can change your trade capital by just clicking on any province, and you can just, if it's in a different node, you have an option. It has to be on a coast, obviously, I think, or maybe not, but it's right next to it's up at the top left of the little individual state screen. You can move your own capital, and you can move your trading port. Just not when you're at war, obviously. But there are a lot of, I mean, the Zanzibar trade node is pretty good because there's only one going out. Unless you somehow get more trade power down in the Cape of Good Hope, which is another pretty decent one, but Spain controls like all of that currently.
Yeah, so and Zanzibar might be my best bet to. So
really, Utrecht. Tiny German kingdom is starting to colonize. That's cursed. Okay.
So how do I make it my?
So you just have to find somewhere in the Zanzibar node, and then you just click, like you just click on one of the little territories, and then.
Yeah.
It's not the state menu, it's the like individual territory thing.
Yeah.
And then up in the top left menu here. I'm already tuning the stream. Yeah, right under
oh, it's not possible to menu. Oh, there's rebels in my country.
Well, that's you have to deal with the rebels, and then the trade capital is right next to the actual capital button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you were looking at the capital city button, and you don't want to move your capital city, because that doesn't benefit you at all. Moving your trade port will benefit you, especially if you find a more valuable or more powerful node you can control. Like, for example, in Europe, having England's trade port on the English Channel node is by far the best, because it is a very strong trade node. But if you're a country like the Teutonic Order, having your trade node in the Baltic Sea in the early game may be decent, but if you can't get enough power there, it may be better to move your trade node to a different trade node, like the Lubeck trade node is really good over there. Or if you have either way, there's a lot of really good trade nodes and kind of bad trade nodes. Like, for example, Constantinople is a really good trade node, but you don't want a node that only goes out. Like, I don't know if I know one right now. I don't know if we really... Is there an example right at the second? I know there is trade nodes that only go out and don't go in anywhere, which is... I don't really have anything going in. I don't remember... Well, actually... I don't know, even Siberia has one. No, even Girin. Okay, I guess there's not many, but there are some nodes which only go out, and then obviously there's some nodes which only come in. For example, like Venice and Genoa are two end nodes, which are really, really good to hold. Because if you move your trade hub there, your trade port, you can have a lot of money, because they're only end destinations. So there's nowhere for the trade to go out of.
Yeah. It's not a way for me to get military access. Great. Well, Great Britain exists now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've kind of existed for a while, but yeah. You probably just know of them now. all their little friends have some of Persia's little friends have, you know, small little armies with, you know, not many units, and then it just becomes incredibly infuriating because you're trying to, you know, go around and deal with stuff, but then, you know, it just, you can't.
Yeah.
Ugh. Set a colonist over there. Okay. Get back to the Middle East here. No, the only way to do that would be go all the way around. You know what? No, you. The knights. I can fucking bother with that. Now you're gonna go over there and deal with some of those guys because they're getting on my nerves just having little 9 to 10k armies with a 2 to 3 star general just walking around. Not even 10k armies, just 9k, 6k, 5k armies just walk around slowly unsieging shit.
Yeah. That's
not even like forts or anything. They're just taking, you know, normal little, you know, little territories. It's not even, like I said, it's not even forts or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that is sieged good. I can at least get over here. You guys just go back over here. It's not even worth trying to chase those guys down. I completed a mission, apparently. No idea which one, but apparently I did. Ah, continental protection. Or conditional protection. Have... Oh, one of the following must be true. Yes, that makes sense. Missing localization. Cool.
Yeah.
Administration device or cost down, yearly corruption down, or tolerance to the true faith, strength for missionaries, strength versus heretics. Yeah, we're gonna do Europe Universalis IV. Because that one's probably the best one out of them.
That's...
Good, I can get India out of the war, so that's one... That's pretty much the most annoying enemy out of the way from Persia. Is their ally down there in India, so that's good. That's out of the way, so then now I just have to worry about Persia and Hormuz, and that's not even that big of a deal either. Afghanistan's in the war? Apparently Afghanistan's in the war. Didn't realize that. It's kind of funny.
Nice. Convert islands, good. God, how many more? Oh my god, there's so many rebels.
Yeah. That's kind of why you just tend to throw units on autonomous rebel suppression in territories. Just so that you don't have to micromanage your units walking around to, you know, individually take take territory. That, and it also helps with the general suppression of rebels too. It will it'll also help with a little bit of that, making them not as easily wanting to necessarily rise up.
Good. That's done.
In some cases. Our colony has been struck by Roman fever. Foreign diseases to native people. It seems there's a curse in the land. Local settler increase. Local settler increase. I'll just spare 25 administrative power and get the less bad. Get the less bad debuff out of that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, you little shits can walk around and unsiege all that little territory if you want to. But my vassals are coming in and slowly unsieging or re-sieging.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, there we go. Christ, that took forever.
Territories.
Okay, let's go knock Hormuz out of this.
Yeah, I know my overextension is dangerously high. There's nothing I can do about it until I core all these things.
Yep. Yep. Welcome to the life of an EU4 player.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about it until you actually can do something about it. Army professionalism fell below 0, so I can't have slackening recruitment standards. That's great.
And rest, there's another 80%.
The Ulema and the Arabian Persian War. Prolonged conflict between the Persian and Arabian is starting to spill into the religious realm. Mutual respect and tolerance is on an all-time low, and Jafari thought is being marginalized in Arabian society. What? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't particularly care at the minute. No, I'm not piecing out with anyone yet. I know my war exhaustion was going up, but that's whatever. I knocked one of the people out of the war who was causing problems. No longer are they going to cause problems.
Euro, I think you are going to be my next target for now. Oh, wait. No, you don't. Alright.
There's various...
So that's done.
Right. Well, when this war is over, if you're not immediately at war, I have islands I can sell you that are part of the Zanzibar node that were part of a trade company of mine.
Okay. Awesome.
That I pretty much just dismantled because the fact that you now control the Zanzibar, you pretty much control a lot of the Zanzibar trade node, so figured it's probably more worthwhile just giving that up and eventually just giving it over to you.
I like being big.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a gaping hole at the bottom of my lands, but slowly settling them.
And it's nothing you can really do a lot about. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Can't exactly do a lot about, you know, territory that is not completely owned by you. All right, Hormuz, it's been funny having you around for a while, but you're going bye-bye now. Thank you. Christ. All right, so that knocks another enemy out of the war. So it is now just related to the is just related to the Persians and the Afghanis now, which is fine by me. Persia and Afghanistan are enough of pains in the ass as is. Movement is blocked by hostile. Oh my god, really? That's not even a hostile. That is a hostile, actually. Good. Persia's moving over. Bonk. Your units are now dead. Deal with it.
Not enough oh my god. The only rival I can have is you.
We have gained a colonialism casus belli against Spain. A holy war casus belli against Spain. Spain, I settled Australia first. Fuck off. Mine. You bitch.
Oh my god, why does everybody want military access through me?
Because you're, like, right on the Horn of Africa. You're, like, a very important place to have as a friend in military access through, because then people can, you know, literally get their, you know, troops through you, get their boats through your
Once I have all of Madagascar, it kind of, becomes even more important, I guess.
Yeah. Something the AI doesn't do is they never ask for, fleet basing rights. That's something that the AI never does. They pretty much only ever ask for military access. They never ask for for fleet docking rights, which is interesting.
Very strange, yeah.
Because that'd be like one of the first things I would have expected the AI to try to do, because of the fact that it would give them an advantageous position to then dock boats in your territory and have a dock at which they can repair and stuff. But I think it's just because the AI doesn't... Most of the time the AI tries to not do too much in the way of, like, things that would cost them a lot of money in the long run.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, so how big are you, Bunny? You trade good livestock. Okay. Oh my god, you're literally 6K. That's just sad. Yeah, I'm gonna do this conquest against you. God, you're only 6K army. Although, what's my overextension? That's the big concern. Oh my god. Domestic trade power, negative 33%. Great! God, this game can be a real jerk sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Now, I wanted to see what is my overextension. Probably not too good. State firearm. Land maintenance modifier. Drill. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, until I can get down there, there's nothing I can do. Okay. Diplomacy. Declare war. Take that. And
Afghanistan, you're just gonna have to release. No, you're gonna have to.
Really? How did? Oh, you.
Nah.
Now I remember why. Yeah. Oh, I'm losing 10.62 gold a turn. Ouch.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Stop moving.
Where do you guys come from?
enough of this. Government reform progress, fine. I can't ever do what I want to do.
Well, EU4 is also not really like a military heavy focused game. It's really more diplomatic and economic with a mix of military involved, though that does, in my opinion, make the situations a little more frustrating in the case of wanting to actually wanting to do certain things. You know, it can be very, very, very hard to actually end up getting around to doing anything that you may need or want to do in some cases, just because of because the game just throws shit.
Throws other shit. Yeah.
It kind of throws other shit at you and just kind of goes, deal with it.
Oh God, stop the native upgrade. How long until this is done? Diplomatic relations, -3 for no reason.
Proceeds to complain about native uprisings, has a very, very, very easy solution to handle it, yet refuses to use the simple solution because it is because it's to him somehow less effective.
I need the little bit of money boost that it gives.
It doesn't give you any money to murder the natives.
No, the trading policy. Oh no, it doesn't. But whatever. I'm keeping it that way.
Native coexistence is like by far the single best native policy, because it literally eliminates all risk of native uprisings. It literally makes it 0, so they physically cannot rise up against you. And then on top of that, it's just overall just the best because of that. There's just no other way to put it other than it's kind of dumb to not use it. All right, Persia, you'll give me all of that territory and a bunch of money. Thank you. Now I can go home and I can split my units up into multiple armies again and deal with the fact that, you know, this game is bullshit sometimes, and the fact that I have like no more manpower because of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might just destroy this army entirely and just build a new one. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna disband the unit and just build a new army.
Build a state, make a state. Yeah. Oh, make another state. Okay. It is just taking you forever to get up there.
Conflict becomes the official religion of the HRE. In me and Rave's not single player game. In me and Rave's game, the massive holy war happened in the HRE, and because I conquered most of it by that point as Prussia, the Protestants end up actually winning the war. Which was kind of a surprise to both me and Rave, but we were just kind of like, okay, sure.
It's like, well, I mean, I guess that happened.
Yeah, it helped. There's less work I have to...
Fabricated, fucking fine. Fabricate claim. I don't give a crap. Watch what happens if you try anything with it. Oh wait, no, that's me finally finishing all the cores. Fuck.
Nice.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my cores to finish currently.
I can make another
They
state.
should be soon.
And another state. I'd love to know how many I have now at this point.
Iraq has high... Why do you have high liberty desire? What suddenly caused your liberty desire to go up? Is it because I literally deleted my army, so like, you suddenly don't like me because of that?
Oh my god, I have so many more things to core now. Ow.
Yeah?
Oh god. Another revolt over here. That's fine. Whatever. I can fucking deal with it. Whatever. So you guys now come over there. Oh. 1K army right there. Kill them.
Favorite province is to Sunni. I have a lot, and I only have... I didn't say I
almost forgot to unmute myself.
Why does it say I have 2 missionaries, but I can only send 1? Oh, because it's the fact that some of them belong to a trade company. So the game... another thing I have a gripe with the game is the fact that they still show... your trade companies and stuff, those territories in the like religion menu, so it gets really frustrating because you're trying to like look at what you can and can't convert to your religion, and then suddenly it's because either A, stuff isn't a core, or B, because it's part of, you know, a trade company or a colony or something, and it's not, you know, established, you know, enough yet or something.
Yeah. Oh, you... Oh, wow. I...
Oh, well, then it's not worth the Commonwealth.
Okay, yeah, you guys... Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. That is really not gonna work for me.
Yeah, you're actually at 99 with them, surprisingly.
Yeah, but I have to go down and fucking... how the hell did I get down there without me noticing?
Probably because they went through, like, the Congo or something, because they have... Yeah, they have military access through Kerman and... Oh, apparently they have conditional access through me, which doesn't make any sense, because I don't... It's weird, because conditional access just means, like... It barely means anything in the sense of the game. Because it's like... It's not the fact that you gave them, you know, access. It's the fact that something says that they have conditional access to, you know, through you because of something in the game doesn't tell you why.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny.
What?
I've been looking for my my stylus for my tablet, and my mom just my mom just came to me and just told me, like, you know, hey, look what I found, and she found the stylus for my tablet on the floor next to my dog's bed. She's like, look, she's like, look what Nessie found, and it's like, oh, like, I wasn't expecting that. It's like, I mean, it's like perfectly fine. It's not like chewed up or anything, which is the surprising part. You know, it's like it's not all chewed up.
She's just look what I got.
Yeah, my mom just like, came over, and it's just like, you know, I don't know.
Time to debase the currency. Did I say debase or deface?
Oh my god. My mom just came back and told me another. She'd been missing her her makeup brush for like a week or week and a half or something. And she said she just also found it on the floor near my dog's bed. So she's like, I don't know if Nessie just like, you know, takes our things and hides them near her bed or something when we're not looking, but like that was funny.
Sneaky thief, huh?
Yeah, little sneaky thief dog, yeah. Apparently.
Yeah.
There was something I needed to have level 15 administrative for, and I've completely spaced out of what that was. You can no longer claim that Yuanhua is yours. Oh, it's fucking my colony took over one of the natives down there in Australia, so it's like, oh, you can no longer claim that it's yours. It's like, oh, I didn't even realize I had a claim on it. Good for you guys, I guess.
Yeah? Where do you think you guys are going? Yeah, no, you are gonna leave my territory right now.
Ah, yeah. Big wars are happening. Mali is defending against Portugal, and Portugal is allied to Britain and Spain. So Mali is now at war with Britain and Spain and all their colony.
Oh, God. Excellent. Colony is self-sustaining. Alright. Oh, whoops. Can you guys please come down here and unsiege that? That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Alright, so diplomacy. Can I sue for peace yet? Oh, 99%. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take your best territories. If you mind. So overextension, bore score cost. I know I'm gonna take that one. I know that I want 8.6. Uh, 9.6. Well, I guess you're gonna exist as a one common station. Capital as well, just for the hell of it.
No, Tunisia is also at war with Portugal. Because Tunisia's in an alliance with Mali. Wait, that means... Oh no, come on. Really, France? Man, I was really hoping France would be at war with Portugal and England and Spain, but no. No. That's wonderful. That's Ugh. Can I ally someone down here in India? I can. Can ally the Vijayanagar.
Finally! Ah, finally. Alright. I can access the trade node I need. Transfer trade, please. There, and then... the only problem is that it's only an outgoing node. That sort of sucks.
What?
That Katsina is
only
an outgoing.
Yeah. It's not an
outgoing node.
Yeah, so there'd be no reason to collect from it, but transferring from it is not the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Just you don't want to try to collect from it, because then you're just not going to get anything.
Yeah. It's just like the Great Lakes. It's good for transferring trade, but not really good for
anything else. Yeah. All right. Well, other than fucking Spanish being in New Zealand and Australia, which I'm moderately annoyed that they're even in Australia. My colony is pretty much fully established in Australia.
Very nice.
Which reminds me, sell you those islands.
Thank you.
It's just one of the ones I can sell in a minute. There's, you can only sell one at a time, annoyingly.
That's fine. So Zanzibar is a good trade node because
it's a decent trade node to.
Because there's one going in.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 going into Zanzibar. The Great Lakes, Zambezi, and then the Gulf of Aden and the Gujarat node are all going into Zanzibar, and then Zanzibar is going out to the Cape of Good Hope, which unfortunately is now contested between the British, the Spanish, the Portuguese, and the Germans, apparently. I still don't understand how they got down here. Oh, because they're coastal, but because they also control part of the Netherlands.
Well, I mean, I could make like a circle here. I could go Zanzibar, Zanzibar from Zambezi, from the Congo, from the Great Lakes. Oh wait, no, I can't, because that Great Lakes is only an outgoing node.
Yeah, but you can transfer from the Great Lakes to the Congo or, Zanzibar.
Yeah, okay. So
and then you can transfer from the Congo to Zambezi to Zanzibar, and then you'd have to put up with me owning 52% of the trade power in the Gulf of Aden node, but you could theoretically try.
Move your main trading port to this province. Yeah, my main trading port's a 655, I think. Or should I make it a?
I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as it's in the node.
Okay.
I mean, it matters in the long run, but don't worry about it right now if you're just setting up your new, your new thing. It's there's no point.
Yeah. Okay. So now, is that going to take a while, or is that immediate?
No, it's an immediate thing. It should just be an immediate thing. Yeah, you should just be able to collect.
Collect from trade.
Yeah, collect from trade.
I thought I had a guy in Zanzibar. What the hell?
You could just take it from Ethiopia, or transfer from Ethiopia to Zanzibar and take it from somewhere else temporarily. If you had one, you had the Great Lakes or something, you could take them out temporarily.
transfer trade power there. I'm gonna transfer trade power over here. Transfer trade power. And then okay. So I need another merchant before I can do that, because I don't want to take my guy out of Ethiopia when I control 49% of that node.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, you're selling your provinces?
Selling another island, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Another island to you. Of the Zanzibar node, just slowly getting you more and more and more control of the
manage,
node.
Make course. There we go.
And I think this is the last one. So then it'll just be 0. And that's all I can even... God, I literally have no prestige at the moment. It's going up by 1.1, so it's not terrible, but it's not particularly going up fast like I want it to.
Whereas my prestige is going... My prestige is at 97, I think. Yeah, 97.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so I need a military leader. That's not good. Reinforce speed. Yeah, I'll take a... I can have 2 rivals now. I can have you and the guy that used to be Tunis.
Well, they're technically still Tunisia, just...
Yeah.
Oh, God. I swear, if the Spanish take more of it, then it may be... Depending on how... Oh, God, the Commonwealth dying to...
Really? Oh.
Venice and Russia, by the looks of it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Venice and Russia. That's good.
Nice.
I mean, that's really good, because Venice is my ally, which then means if they're wiping out the Commonwealth, then that leaves one less massive issue on my border.
Yeah.
That just means I'd have to end up dealing with them having Constantinople, but I can deal with that in the future.
Trying to get a few of the great powers to like me so they won't...
Good luck with that.
More likely leave me alone.
Yeah, good luck with that. None of them are gonna like me, I can tell you that much for sure. You know what, let's spend 5 grand to get the holy city of Jerusalem up to its last level. And just burn all of the rest of my money and my manpower, just maxing it out so I can get that last missionary from it. Because I get a free missionary from it.
Ah, nice.
That should, anyways. Ah, yeah, there it is. I forget that a lot of those effects take, like, take until the end of to the beginning of next month to, tick over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 13.
We're quality copper, don't care. Yeah, depending on how the rest of this situation goes around me, this will end up making or breaking the rest of the playthrough. Because if Portugal and Castile, you know, or Spain, sorry, if Spain and Portugal and stuff end up taking most, if not all of, you know, Tunisia, then it could, you know, make or break it. And then depending on, you know, how Venice and everything goes, and
yeah.
I'll just have to see
like,
how that
I
great
can't
powers
move any further. Like,
yeah, I mean, only places you can really go are,
west.
Inland. Yeah, go after,
I mean, I can
go
keep
after
killing
go
Kilwa.
after Wadai, and go after the Congo, and try to take over Central Africa.
I mean, like, we did plan anyway to like do a few playthroughs, so it's...
Oh yeah, no, and I mean, we both got to a very large degree. I mean, I did one of my major goals. You did a rather large goal of, I mean, taking over all that territory and making Ethiopia big.
Most, basically most of the east of Africa.
Yeah,
So
and now we know of, like, okay, well, and in our, downtime playing off stream, we know some nations that, can cooperate and some that can't. Like, we know not to play Austria and France because of, conflicts in the mission trees. We know not to play, Spain and Portugal. I mean, actually, Spain and Portugal might not be the worst thing, but at the same time, it could cause issues depending on how the trees go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, historically, weren't they friends anyway? I mean, so like,
I think they were, and unless you were, unless someone is gunning to try to,
make like
make Iberia
complete.
or something, yeah.
Like,
I think
other things you can do, like, as Spain, you can do other things other than...
Yeah, you can expand. Yeah, and it's like, for me, I don't know who I would end up doing in the next, playthrough. I'd want to do a nation who can be powerful enough to go and actually, like, do more colony things, or just do more before, too many other nations get there. And again, with the mods we have for this stream, it is, different than what we have in, off-stream games. So with, who knows, maybe when we end up getting, to the, more to the, after this game, when we turn on, some more of those mods, maybe things will go, better or worse.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just kind of the thing, is like just figuring out who we'd want to plan as the next game, because as the Mamluks, I have done quite a bit, and a lot more than I expected to be able to. The downside is the amount of they're part of Arabia interests, or theirs, their interests are ours, whatever. Like, there's a lot of nations I would want to play, or theoretically have ideas to play, but like I was saying, with Arabia right now, I'm not necessarily stuck in the way that I can't progress, but right now I'm kind of in a weird position where I have to look at the world and go, okay, how can I do things? Because I could go after, Persia again, but because they have that big ally in India, I don't necessarily know if I even want to. I could go after, I can, depending on how Venice goes, I could go after Venice to take over, parts of the Commonwealth, but then getting into Europe may be a pain because of, France and Spain and everything. Africa to the west of me into Tunisia, depending on how Spain and stuff handles it, that may be out of the question. So it's like, I'm kind of in this weird, like, gray limbo state where it's like, I don't exactly... no, Wadai is also... Oh, Wadai was a fucking vassal of Tunisia, and... Because Portugal... Yeah, okay. So it's like we're kind of just in this weird state right now where we're sitting here looking at everything around us and kind of just trying to decide what's the best direction to go. And I think by the end of this stream, you know, in the next 45 minutes, hour, I don't know, I lose track of time too fast, ADHD and time blindness. I think by the end of the stream, we should probably have an answer to how this is going to go. Whether it's going to continue or whether it's going to end. Because if it ends, we can end it on, you know, a good note and say, hey, look at where we started and look at where we came from. You know, look at your position as a little minor power in Africa who, I mean, unfortunately you're not on the Great Power list, but that's also because it's practically impossible for you to because of, you know, me and Spain and France, but a lot because of me. But like, if we decide at the end, hey, I think this is where we call it, we can confidently say this went a lot better than we thought it would. Because even you at the beginning as Ethiopia were struggling a bit, and you were kind of like, I don't know, like, do I want to continue doing this? You know, and then it turned out to be, you know, me subsidizing your economy and giving your economy a kick in the pants for the last, you know, 100 years. You know, has, you know, really helped fund your war effort and, you know, go after some of your values. And hell, I mean, I formed Arabia and I kicked the Ottomans' ass, which is something I was not expecting. I think having a game where we would play as custom nations would be cool, but if we did that, I would almost want to try to look for mods or something which change colonization, because currently the colonization system in the game is kind of busted, because no one outside of the English, the French, the Spanish, or the Portuguese can pretty much ever get a chance to get colonies. Sure, there are weird little examples, like down here in Africa, Utrecht has a colony. That's very, very weird and very, very, very far out of the norm. But like,
very much so.
You look at the New World, it's Britain, it's France, it's Portugal. Well, mostly Britain, Spain, and Portugal. France is here a little bit. But, like, outside of that, no one really has a chance to get to the New World and get colonies out fast enough before a lot of the major powers do. And some people may say, oh, well, that's historically accurate. Like, most of the main colonizing powers were, Britain, France, Spain, Portugal, and England. Yeah, I just said England twice in the form of Britain, but, like, the main four powers, yeah, but then you look at the fact that when the scramble for Africa happened, you had nations like Belgium and the Netherlands and Germany having colonies. Even East Asian nations had some colonies in the form of, China and Japan having some. Oh, Manchuria. Manchu. The Manchu exist. That's cool. The Ming have fallen apart. They're now a single little band of territory stretching between the Xi and the Wu.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, Russia's getting big. But, like, currently, in the way that the game plays, you're kind of... I don't want to say it's impossible to get through Africa or get through to other territories before, major powers do. But it really does feel like a lot of the time it is almost impossible.
All the time.
Because, yeah, it is essentially the same people all the time. I have yet to see a game where one of the 4 mentioned powers did not have some sort of massive hegemony. Like, Spain right now has pretty much the entirety of almost the entirety of the southern United States through Mexico into Central America and North and Eastern South America completely under lock. Britain has some stuff there. France has a little bit of stuff there. Portugal's pretty much resigned to the southeast of the United States. Not that big of a deal. I hate the fact that Spain suddenly decided, hey, we're going to colonize Australia when, there was already a colony there.
Yeah,
there was already a colony there in the form of my colony, but they decided that they still wanted to do it. So there's some ups and downs to everything with this game. And I'm never gonna say that, EU4's, the best game ever, because no.
Yeah.
But like it's interesting because it has so much difference between playthroughs, because in me and Rave's game, I'm playing as Prussia, and he's playing as Venice. And he has basically full control of Italy and most of France under his control.
Oh, wow.
And we're into, I have found a beautiful city, Pearl of Baghdad, the holiest city is Makkah. Sure, we'll have, let's have my capital be in, that would be in Mecca. My capital now be in Mecca. That's cool. That's actually really cool. But like, I think it's weird to try to put how it's hard to try to phrase how I want to say these things.
Yeah. It's like
because
you like it, but you do have issues.
I have a lot of issues with some of the stuff in this game.
Which is completely fine. Like, you're allowed to have gripes about a game. No game is going to be perfect.
No.
And, like, this is what I don't like about, like, when the fanboys of City Skylines 2, the problem I have is that every time somebody, like, has a gripe about it, somebody will say, oh, but you haven't even played the game yet, or there's gonna be a mod for that, which is basically what Paradox's slogan should be at this point.
Well,
something wrong? There's a mod for that.
Yeah.
It's
like,
I
agree.
Okay, mods are cool, great, like, that's fine.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, mods are really dope. It's just, we want a better solution than just relying on mods.
Yeah, because what the fuck happens when the game has a patch and the mod breaks?
Yeah.
Like, what happens then? Like, are you telling me I have to go through, like, all of my mods and figure out which ones are broken and which ones are not? It's like, it's just, it's frustrating.
Yeah. No, and like, okay, good. Tunisia didn't get completely eaten. That's amazing. because I was really worried about Tunisia just getting gobbled up between the Spanish and the Portuguese and everything.
Yeah.
So Tunisia, actually, they only have 4K. I could. They're still out of France. They're still out of France. That's a problem. But like, I think France is 141K. Yeah, that's.
Ouch.
That's not happening. Yeah, Spain has 170. Yeah, so there's. And what about Britain? Okay, Britain has 74. That's a lot more manageable. But like.
Yeah.
So. One of my thinkings right now is, personally, I'm of the opinion where I think this game has gotten as far as we can because of, again, the major 4 players. Primarily between Spain and France are the biggest problems. Because, Persia, they have 43K. People in, the countries in India, the largest one right now has 113K. So, that's pretty crazy. And when it gets this late into the game, sometimes it can be really, really nuts.
Yeah.
But
it can. Yeah.
I think one of the things with EU4 that is something I hope Paradox fixes in Europa Universalis V is the fact that EU4 has the problem of it shows its age compared to the other Paradox titles. Compared to Crusader Kings 3, compared to Hearts of Iron 4, even compared to Victoria 3 or Victoria 2, maybe not Victoria 2, but Victoria 3, Hoi 4 had a terrible peace conference mechanic for most of its life. And then Paradox eventually fixed that, making it still not great, but not awful.
Not horrible.
Didn't make it that horrible. Meanwhile, right now, EU4 has a really, really, really garbage peace mechanic. Because it is a percentage-based score where all of what happens with the percentage-based scores is just kind of stupid. Because 100% score makes some sense. Okay, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. But 100% score could mean that they have. Well, it already means they unconditionally surrendered, but an unconditional surrender should mean not necessarily being able to annex the entire country in one go.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say
I should be able to take more than 5 provinces from Burgundy when they unconditionally surrender, just because the development of a province brings the score up to 60-something%. Because our friend Rave brought up a really good point one time, saying that realistically, a nation, for example, in Russia, to go to war with Novgorod and go to war with them 4 or 5, 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 times just to take the rest of their territory probably wouldn't have happened. Realistically, what would have happened is Russia would have gone in, beaten them up, and then they would have been forced to sign whatever agreement Russia demanded of them.
Yeah.
In some major cases, countries like the Commonwealth, or France, or Spain, or in this case, if someone conquered Arabia, I wouldn't think that you should be able to take all of the territory. But if it's a minor nation that isn't, more than X amount of territories, you should be able to take however much of it you wanted. I made the example of Burgundy. There is no reason as France or as Austria you cannot take all of Burgundy's territory when you are significantly stronger than them, militarily and or economically, or even politically. There would be no reason Burgundy would say, hey, you can only have these 5 provinces and nothing else.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do to stop me from taking
Yeah,
it?
what are you gonna do to stop me? You have you had an army of 60k and I reduced it to 2 with my army of, 120. Literally double the size of your army. What are you going to do? Just say no to my face?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like
there are things that I hope Paradox fixes with Europa Universalis V when and if it I know it will come out when it comes out in the future. And there are obviously things in every case that I really, really wish this game did better. Because I think the colonization system with the randomized New World is 100 times more fun than it is in the normal New World.
Because you never know what you're gonna get.
Well, it's not even that, but the fact is, the normal New World, it is so close to Europe in EU4 terms, not in real life terms, that Portugal, Spain, France, and the UK can get to North or South America by the early to mid 1500s.
Yeah. Which, again, historically accurate, but...
Partially historically accurate, yes, but also partially inaccurate at how fast everything goes. Like, I'm not saying, hey, I want a Europa Universalis IV game where it's historically accurate, because that'd be boring as shit. Everyone would admit that'd be incredibly boring. But, I want an EU4 game where...
that has sort of, like, relative accuracy.
Or
where it's
just to a point where I don't have to scramble to get somewhere just because I'm worried about Spain doing it first. Like, in our single-player game, in our non-stream game, essentially, in our game as Spain and the UK, I'm on the verge of forming the Angevin Empire. And yeah, we're colonizing the randomized New World. And that's really, really cool. And I'm really liking the way that's going. But when it comes to, like, the normal New World, it's just impossible to do anything. Because the AI just takes it over so insanely fast. Like, it's only, like, it's about 1600. The entirety of, like, Texas and Arizona and New Mexico and everything below that, even into Oklahoma and stuff, and everything into, like, Mexico and Central America, is owned by Spain. Most of South America is owned by Spain. Most of, like, the important bits of Africa you can colonize are owned by Spain. Spain controls so much. Portugal controls so much. And, like, right now, like I said, France has 141k troops, and they're allied to Tunisia. Tunisia has 4k troops. I mean, I would have more, but I disbanded my army because I needed the manpower and the money. Right now, with my army size, if I were to go to war with Tunisia, I would have less infantry, less cavalry, and less artillery than Tunisia and France. And I think there needs to be some sort of limit on the AI and a friendship, because realistically, if a nation like Tunisia got beaten by the Spanish and the Portuguese so hard that they lost most of their military, what strategic importance would France have to being their friend? Other than keeping me at bay. But then at the same time, then they would ally Venice, or the Commonwealth, or Russia, or anybody else who's around me. Like, Tunisia is not even a great power. Realistically, it would make more sense for France to ally Spain, Great Britain, or the Commonwealth, or Venice against me than it makes sense for them to ally Tunisia.
Yeah, yeah.
If it was a coalition, I understand that makes sense. Coalitions, not a problem. They're annoying, but not necessarily an issue.
Yeah.
But
But
I think we did a lot with this game as the Mamluks in Ethiopia, but I do think it has kind of come to the point where it's kind of just grinding to a halt.
where we're kind of stuck, yeah. I mean,
Because,
like I
like you
said, I can
said,
go
you can't really
west.
go anywhere. You can't really go anywhere, and I can't. Yeah, but then, you still have to
Where, what?
contend with, the Congo or something, or you have to deal with some other major powers in Africa. I could go, east. I could go after Persia, or I could theoretically start, going after into India. But then, even then, I'm going to start encountering people like, for right now, the best example, Multan is allied to the Timurids. The Timurids have 105k. I could ally with the Timurids, but then they'd still be willing to join the war on those guys' side because, for some reason.
And there's no way for you to break their alliance?
There is, but you'd have to curry enough favors to demand that they break their alliance with them. Yeah. And that's just not
something you want to do.
Not really worth it, because what point would it be of sitting here for, a few years currying 50 favors to demand that they break the alliance with those guys when those guys are strategically weaker than them and in no position to actually be of help to them? Like, Delhi makes more sense that they are allied with. Okay, yeah. But why Multan? Multan has 11k units, and they're surrounded by Delhi, they're surrounded by Mewar, they have Persia to the west, and they have other Indian powers to worry about. Why them? Like, and again, this could just be the case of this playthrough did not go the best. It went really good for us, but then once Europe started getting more involved in global affairs, it started falling apart. Because, obviously, France won the 100 Years' War, so then Britain got locked out of that, and is now Great Britain instead of, going and doing, like, the Angevin Empire or something. But, and I know I've been ranting and ranting.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, that sort of forms another little bit of entertainment, us talking about the game and what we like about and what we don't like about it. So it's sort of like, not only is it a playthrough, but it's also giving our opinions of it.
I like EU4 right now. I like EU4 a lot more than Humankind, mostly not because Humankind's a bad game, but because right now Humankind doesn't have a lot of unique replayability to it. Just like, to me, kind of just like Civ, in the fact that you can play a Civ game, you can play several dozen Civ games with, randomized AI and everything, and Humankind is a lot better than Civ 6 in the way of replayability because of, different cultures and the way the AI goes and everything. But
and the number of different combinations you can do and stuff like that. Yeah.
But like EU4 and other Paradox games like Europa Universalis or Crusader Kings or Hearts of Iron have the replayability of the randomization of it. This time, I mean, pretty much all the time Japan is united under... Oh, actually, it's Hosokawa currently.
Really?
Who ended up actually... That is actually an interesting question of who ended up actually forming Japan. I don't know. But, like, it's... It's interesting because we've had times where Russia's been decimated and never formed. And then in me and Rave's game, the Commonwealth didn't form. Poland never sided with Lithuania, and Lithuania deleted Poland from existence. And it's like there are cases like that where it's like very interesting to see. You know, it's really interesting to see. But then you have games like this where you kind of just get
it's fun
stuck
at the start, but then it's like, where do you go?
Yeah, because it's like, unless we play it for, you know, a few more decades and suddenly something crazy happens, like, you know, France and Spain go to war or something, which, knowing this game, is very likely to happen anyways because they are rivals. And then it's like, if basically World War One starts where it's, you know, Spain and Venice and Portugal and Albania versus, you know, France and you know, France and Britain, you know, for example, or not France and Britain, France and, you know, Bohemia and Tunisia versus, you know, Spain and Portugal and shit. It's like, if a world war situation broke out between the major empires, it would be really, really cool to see who would come out on top. Yeah. But
there's no way.
There's no guarantee that that's going to happen. Like, you could theoretically provoke it by going, hey, you know, I'm allied with Venice, so I'm gonna go to war with, you know, I'm gonna go to war with France. You know? And, I mean, Venice isn't willing to join because Venice is somehow 17k into debt. Again, I don't understand.
The AI also loves going into debt. Like,
but
the thing crippling debt.
The thing is, unlike a player, the AI doesn't ever declare bankruptcy and doesn't ever fix its debt. It stays in this inevitable death spiral of debt.
It's like
we had one game where
simulator.
Yeah, we literally had a game where the Mamluks were like 13 or like 30 grand or something in debt, and we were just sitting here going, how? Why? How did it even get that bad? Like, I understand going into debt in this game, but how did Venice, a insanely powerful trade power, go 17k into debt? Because they were fighting the Commonwealth and stuff. Like, yeah, they're earning 54 ducats from their trade node alone. You know, not counting whatever else they're earning from taxes or local goods produced. And it's like, you know, I don't know. The AI in this game is super fucking weird. Which is why I like testing mods in my own time off of...
to see if they fix
one thing I like testing is because to see what they are and how they play, but also I think it'd be really cool to have someone to end up doing that a lot with, not like someone who wouldn't give a shit about the fact that we would probably be restarting a lot as different nations because changing out mods all the time. You know, this mod's okay, or it didn't work, or it's bad, so you throw it away, throw something new in, and then you try something else. But, like... I mean,
again, that's a stream that we could probably do if you wanted to as an extra. Is just, hey, look at us! Look at us checking out these different mods. If you want to.
Look at this. You know, look at us doing this, or look at, you know, this.
If you like this mod, here you go. Try it out. You know.
And I
think we could probably link it.
I think next week will be very interesting to see where we go with the next game and how we decide to play and who we decide to play, because there's a lot of possibilities. I mean, you know, there's literally dozens and dozens of nations in the game, as well as custom nations, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there's endless possibilities. Like,
practically endless possibilities. You know, like, I mean, you can, you know, there's even, you know, co-op in the fact that two people can play the same nation. You know, I don't know how it works in EU4 necessarily. I know how it worked in Hearts of Iron.
And how was it? Like,
it wasn't bad. The only downside is it helps if you coordinate with the person on who's going to do what. So, like, for example, if me and you played France, you
Mhm.
could say, "Hey, I'm going to focus on the economy, the industry, and like
The
you know,
technology.
well, maybe not even. Well, like there'd be some parts which would overlap, like technology and diplomacy. We'd both kind of have to coordinate on. But you could say,
Mhm.
"Hey, I'm going to focus on the part of the game I like. Like you like the economy. You like, looking at it and kind of understanding that. I just press buttons. You have a better grasp on that stuff than
It's
I
like,
do.
what
So
does
it's
this
like,
do?
so it'd be like, okay, you were playing France, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna focus on, playing the economics and doing a little bit of, diplomacy or doing a little bit of, industrialization in territories, and then
Yeah.
I would handle, the military, while you handled, the government. So it's like you would hire advisors, you would do government reforms, you would handle the economy, well, I would, handle hiring generals and admirals and building navies and armies and, going to war with, various nations, while you would
Yeah.
handle the diplomacy side of things, where you would be like, hey, England, let's not hate each other right now. Or, hey, Spain, you want to be friends. Or you pick and choose, the alliances by going off of what the plan is. I don't know
Yeah.
how. I don't know how it would work in EU4 necessarily. It'd probably work a lot the same.
I
Uh,
think so, yeah.
it would just be the only problem of figuring out what nation and how to play it.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
some nations have multiple ways you can play. In the fact of Austria, the best example that I know of is Austria. You can have, eventually in your tree, at least with the mods we're running, you have an option to either go down the uh basically the military conquering of Germany path, or
Yeah.
the HRE path, where you forego military conquest, but you start putting in more and more reforms into the HRE to centralize power within you, because you're the emperor.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be
uh,
interesting. I mean,
this is
yeah.
this is honestly the most successful I've ever been economically in an EU4 game. Uh,
Really.
I'm making 123 ducats a month
Mm.
right now, so like
Lucky
that's
you.
well, it's because I'm collecting about 50 in Alexandria because I hold
Yeah.
68% of the power. I'm transferring from Hormuz, Aleppo, the Gulf of Aden. I'm transferring from Basara and Persia. Currently Aleppo alone, because I control most of it, is transferring about 19 ducats to Alexandria.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I
Mm.
think, I think for me, I'd love to play another nation where I could be incredibly economically prosperous, where I could be Venice or Genoa or England or somewhere where it's just you have this innate just economic powerhouse you can hold.
Yeah, and you're just making bank and just
You're just
being able to do
making,
whatever you
yeah,
want.
and you can just kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, just do what you want militarily or diplomatically, because you can just have the money. Like, that was the best thing about playing the Mamluks right now, is the fact that I had so much income at some points. I didn't have to worry about army maintenance or fort maintenance or my advisor cost, because like right now I have a tiny army compared to what I had, but my army maintenance is all the way up, my fleet maintenance is all the way up. I could activate all my forts, I could gain an intense amount of corruption if I debase my currency. My root out corruption right now is at max, and I'm still earning 58.92 ducats.
Wow. Like that's amazing.
Because it's
I
just, it
mean,
proves
it's
what you can do when you have almost full control of a node. Like,
yeah.
if you
Yeah.
weren't Ethiopia, for example, if you were like, you know, France, I could have theoretically even more money coming in, because then I would have even more control of the trade that flows into my node.
Yeah. And you could go to war with Ethiopia and take it over.
Take over, the Ethiopian Nord, or, something along the lines. But it's like, I love EU4, and I think some people probably are like, oh, well, you play it a lot. Are you sure you're not getting burnt out? It's like, yeah, I mean, I am to an extent, but it's nowhere near the point where I can't have fun with it. It's just, the most confusing thing for my brain is bouncing back and forth between 2 or 3 games. Because I have my game with Rave, where I'm doing okay as Prussia, and he's doing really well as Venice. I have our game where you're doing pretty good as Spain, and I'm doing pretty good as England. And then it's like jumping back and forth between 2 different people in 2 different games. My brain is like, okay, what happened? What's going on? Where was I?
Yeah. Well, that's basically us every Monday, is trying to remember what we did the week before.
But again, content.
Content, yeah.
We're obviously not that stupid. We're just, playing stupid for the camera.
We got yeah, we got short-term memory loss. Yeah. You got short-term memory loss. That's the thing. Or leader amnesia.
Leader amnesia. God. But yeah, I think this game's been fun, but I think we both kind of just agree that it's at a deadlock.
Sort of reached the end point. Yeah.
There's just not much more we can do. Like, there's various places we could expand, but it wouldn't be anywhere. It would take a long time, and it wouldn't be very fun. And that's the most important thing when playing a game, is having fun while playing.
And it's not just that, but it's also, you want people to stay and watch the stream. And what happens when you just have nothing going on in between the what is it, the wars you have, or the events you have? There's just nothing there.
Like,
so it's
in a single player game right now, I was testing playing in Indonesia as the I was going to butcher it, but the Mahapajit, or the
Mahapajit.
I don't know. I speak English, and I barely speak English properly. But it's like, I was playing a game as them, and I'm like, okay, it's kind of interesting, but I don't like playing as a nation that is in a severely deprived position of anything beneficial. Because as the Mahapajit, or Majapahit, I'm just going to say it differently every single time I say it, apparently, you start out in a very, very, very rough situation. You have a crisis going on, which can only be solved by taking 4 decisions. And those 4 decisions require you to own, certain parts of the territory, or make a certain amount of money, or have a certain amount of stability, and you start at -3 stability. And it costs you a lot to get stability. And you do not have very great leaders, you do not earn many points very well, you do not have a large military cap, and your goal is to try to bring them back from the brink of destruction and make them great. But because they're at the brink of destruction, it's not very fun. And that was my opinion with the Ming. The Ming, on paper to me, was like, oh my god, this is going to be cool. You're China. You have all of this power you can do. And then I slowly start realizing the very, very fragile position that the Ming are in. You're in a very fragile position where it's like so fragile that you can, like, a single bead of sweat hits the ground and your entire empire just crumbles from beneath you.
Well, the Ming were about to die at the end of our game here. They're pretty much gone. Like,
oh yeah, no, they're gone. They're just, there's no recovering for them. Japan was really fun, but
Yeah.
again, just the problem is Japan is so slow to get anything done, because playing as any of the daimyos, you slowly have to annex your way across Japan by going to war, and then that's when the coalitions get annoying. Is when the AI in Japan start forming a coalition against you, and then, or they have factions, and then it's just
yeah. Yeah, understandable. I feel that.
But I had a lot of fun playing as the Mamluks. I've learned a lot about playing as them, and I think in another, possibly off-stream game or in the far future, maybe I'd try to play them again, and I'd possibly do something different. Or maybe I'd play as someone entirely different. Maybe I'd play as the Ottomans and take them over or something,
Yeah,
But,
I mean, that sounds like fun. Yeah.
All right, but I think we can probably close the book on this chapter of E4. Don't have to worry about saving the game. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and just delete the save games, because there's just no point of having
delete the game.
Delete the game. Just delete it from my computer. We're never playing it again.
I'm done with it.
I'm done with it forever. Goodbye.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been fun, and it was fun playing, but yeah.
All right. Well, another fun week, and I'll see you next Monday.
Yeah, I'll see you
on the stream, of course.
Yeah. Have a good one.
It's like I'll probably be on with you at some point in this week. All right. Okay. Well, guys, let me go through my spiel quickly, because we are at the 3-hour mark. So, and I'm also a little bit cold, so I'm gonna send that back to the main, to the oh, I should have gone through that scoreboard there for a second, but whatever. So yeah, we had a good time there. Like Matt said, there were a few there were a few things we could have done. Like, we could have continued there. There were a few directions I could have gone. Like, I could have gone west. I could have also waited for my truce to end with Kilwa and then go back to war with them. But the problem is that it's just not fun to wait around for like a decade in the game, because a lot can happen, but also not many things can happen either, and it wouldn't be fun for either myself and Matt and you guys. Like, I don't want to make you guys wait around for half an hour to an hour while a full decade passes within the game before I can finally do something and like some action can actually happen, and we can actually do something. So that's why we're ending it, but we are still continuing with Europa Universalis. It will be the end of this playthrough. So next week we will be starting another playthrough. I have no idea who I'm gonna play, but we'll probably have some more mods going on, or more mods added to the game. And at some point, like I said, I would like to add or do a stream where we do show off some mods, and you guys can see which ones you like and which ones you don't, and we can try them and find out which ones we like and which ones we don't. But in the meantime, yeah, the game is fun. We do have some gripes with the game, but you got to remember this game's like 11 years old, and we're still waiting to hear if there's going to be a fifth one, right? Like a fifth one, which guaranteed, I think there's going to be. I think there's going to be a fifth game. It's just, when is it going to happen? It can be at any point. But yeah, excuse me. So anyway, yep, that's gonna be it for today. If you like what you saw and you want to help support me, I am 7 followers away from my goal of 40 followers here on Twitch. It would mean a lot if I can reach that goal at some point. So if you guys want to help me out and you want to show support for the channel and help me build a community, the best way to do that is to give me a follow here on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any suggestions for ways I can improve the streams, any games you want to see us play in the future, whether it be just me or me and Matt or me and Sam, you can put them either in the suggestion box or the Twitch chat right here, or the suggestion box down below. Down below as well, again, the suggestion box there, I do try to check it as many times as I can and as often as I can. You can suggest anything, like any way I can improve the stream or any game you want to see me play. It's just there are a few things that I can't do. Again, the funding or the money I have to spend to improve the stream is very limited, considering this is only a hobby for right now. But hey, maybe one day when if I ever am able to monetize the stream and monetize the stream and my YouTube channel, and I can get some actual money coming in, I can actually invest and make big quality improvements, you know? But until then, I hope I can entertain you guys and I can make you guys happy and want to come back for another week. But yeah, let me know your suggestions, because I do have my own, but I like to hear what you guys have to say and what will get you guys to come back for another stream. If you want to stay up to date with everything that's going on with this channel and my YouTube channel, you can follow me here on my Twitter handle at Allegius96110996. That is where I post whenever I'm going to be live, whenever I can't be live, whenever I update the schedule, stuff like that. Anything that goes on with this channel and the YouTube channel will be up there, and that's where you can stay most up to date. If you wanna subscribe to me over on YouTube, I do have a YouTube channel right here, Allegius Plays. That is where I post all of these live streams after they premiered here. They usually go up within the first 24 to 48 hours after they premiered here. So you can expect this one to be up either tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on how busy we are, how busy we are, how fast the internet connection is, or how good the internet connection is and stuff like that. But generally it'll be up within the next few days. The best way to help me out over there is to subscribe to the channel, so it helps me to build a community over there, as well as liking the live stream so that it gets picked up by the YouTube algorithm just a little bit more, and as well as sharing the live stream so that it gets the word out about them more, and hitting the bell notification so that you're notified whenever I go whenever I upload a video over on YouTube. You can also let me know suggestions over there too. I do tend to check the YouTube comments, so if you guys want to leave me suggestions there, you can do that as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you guys enjoyed what you saw, make sure you come back on Wednesday. Wednesday will be another American Truck Simulator stream. Brian won't be here this time because he will be away. He is going on vacation. So Sam will be joining me for American Truck Simulator. She's got the game too. We're going to be starting her with a new profile while we continue building the profile that we had built last week. Excuse me, that I had built last week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be at 6:30 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Oh, let me do this. I'm your host, Chris, aka Allegius, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Don't want to forget my name. But until then, yeah, see you guys.